Hello, we're playing Factori. This is a factory management style game, which is kind of cool. We love these, similar to games like Shapes.io, Factorio, things like that. We played this on YouTube recently for an Olexa look. We're gonna keep playing it today. You can go find the original on YouTube if you really are looking forward to that. But let's hit the play button and play, and then I'm going to move me back over here. We did a bunch of levels on that YouTube video. Today we're going to try to spell the word axolotl, which should not be that hard. I'm going to tell you. It should not be that hard. But it is a long word. it's a long boy, for sure. So we got 2 O's, 2 L's, AXT. That's not too bad. Let's make the L's first, which is also what Twitch chat takes on a daily freaking basis. I need to rotate part of this eye. So yoink, and then we're going to need to merge. I'm going to keep this very simplistic right here. So you're going to merge together. That should make an L. Would we like to test this? I goes in. We rotate the eye, we merge that, it makes an L. Alright, take the fat L chat, we've done it. Very good. L's are in. Did I learn how reflectors work yet? Look, I'm still not 100% sure what a reflector is, but that's okay. We're still in this. Well, this is good, actually, as well, because we're making L's, and a T is just L's but swapped. Correct? So we're gonna reflect the L. So that's reflecting vertically. No, that's reflecting horizontally. Let's reflect you. I don't remember how to do this. There we go. That's reflecting you vertically. So we can dump an L into there. So that's going to flip the L so that it's going to be like this. I'm moving it with my cursor, right? Then we just have to reflect that horizontally. So, but we got to do this twice. So give me another one of these. Like so. And then you're gonna need a merger as well. Is this looking disgusting? Yes. Yes, thanks for asking. So that's gonna output to here. And then he's gonna go to there, he's gonna go to there. You're going to go to there. In my brain, this looks like it's going to be a T. This might just be a question mark. I'm going to tell you. But we're going to see. We're going to see. It might be brilliant or it might be stupid. So you flip vertically, just like that. Perfect. And then you flip to the other side. And then you merge together. It's a damn T. He's a genius. And I will take no word for an answer there. I'm the smartest human being you've ever seen. Okay, very good. Very good. Now we have to make the O's, which is very easy. That is the result of 2 C's bended together. So we're going to have a merger right here. And then we just need a reflector. And then we're going to combine you up like so. You're going to go to there. You're going to output to here. You're going to output to here. That's an O. That's an O. Let's give this a check. Let's give this a check. Why do you have 2 reflectors? Yeah, that's like a great point. That's a good point. Probably don't need two reflectors. You know what? Streamline the process. Streamline the process. That's fine. This definitely makes an O, by the way, so we're chilling there as well. A and X. Okay, this one's a little bit wonkier, for sure. So I believe that The music's so good, man. It's actually like the best music in any game ever made. It's so good. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. I think that if we merge eyes, we get a V. But let's double check that. Like just see what happens here. I think this is gonna make V's. Speed me up. Okay, that does make V's. Very good. Very good. So then we have a V on the top. We're gonna have to vertically reflect one of them and then merge. So vertically reflect and then merge. You're also going to just output to there. That should make the X, but then this is also going to give us the A we need. So you're also going to output into a merger over here, because this is the straight line L. This is the upside down V. That should be an A. If this is not peak efficiency, dude, I actually don't know what is. I think it's perfect. So L's are properly made. L's are properly made. It is slow. It is slow, for sure. O's are made, X's are made, A's are about to be made. Something screwed up over here. Oh no, you know what? It's also made. Totally fine. It's just T's take a long time, dude. But our axolotl has been made. Let's go. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Okay. So we can speed this up now. Not peak efficiency, obviously, because you can see that T's are a bit of a bottleneck. They're a bit of a bottleneck. You can see L's and T are the bottleneck, actually. Which is weird. So what is actually happening is this rotator is causing us to not be at peak efficiency because it has to split half of the things for the A. So I actually think what realistically we would have to do is remove this line and just add in another rotator. So we sacrifice a building. I want to see what the end stats are, but like clearly this is not great, right? So we're low on buildings placed. You know, best is 13, so we're good with that. Well, no, we're not. Somehow someone did less. I don't know how you do less there. But cycles were way too high. So I think we can tweak this. Letter overflow 103 is horrible. That's horrible. So hit me with a continue here. We're going to nix, well, we're not going to nix that building. We're going to keep that building. But you're only going to output to here. And what this is going to do is this is going to change how efficient this process is. So this is upside down V goes to there. And this should increase our efficiency because now we're going to be making the L's for the T a lot faster. And you can see already that this is, our letter overflow is much better because we're making T's faster. This is pretty good, actually. There's still some letter overflow. We're making L's actually now faster than we should, which is interesting. But not bad. Not bad. Somehow T is still the pitfall, man. Which is very interesting. That's very interesting. But 37 is much better. Lower amount of cycles. But somehow I'm like dead in the middle. Which is interesting, right? That's very interesting. Hit me with a continue again. This is what I like about this game, right? Is on the surface, it looks calm and ready. But when you get ready to drop buildings, I keep on forgetting that we can make it more efficient, but it's figuring out how, right? It's figuring out where that little efficiency notch is to bring it to the next level. So this is clearly part of the problem because we're splitting between 3 things. So how do we not split between three things? Well, the answer is you add another building. But when you add another building, now your building score goes down. So do you really want to add another building? One could argue the answer is no for that, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to basically, we're just going to make two mergers here. Now, this is now a little janky too, because now this dude is feeding multiple boyos, right? But then we'll send one of these to here to get those L's going. And then this one will instead feed these. So we basically dedicate an entire machine to creating L's for the T. And we're pretty equal right there. A's are now the down. Oh, dude, actually, overflow is pretty spicy right now. A's are the only, like, mild issue. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, actually. This is pretty good. You can do best for 2, but not all 3. Interesting. I'm actually pretty happy with this solution. I think this is pretty good. 1 letter overflow is disgustingly good. You can't be upset about that. We're in the lower percentage of cycles. I would love, here's something that I feel like can't be that hard to add. Give me a what percentile I'm in on the graphs. Right? I feel like that would be sick to have statistics for. Just be like, you're in the top 1% of this or something. I think that would be a really cool statistic to add. Because, I'm a stats guy. I love numbers. I love numbers. So I look at these graphs and I'm like, cool. But I want it thrown at my face. Like, I want stats all over the screen. That's probably, like, not a lot of people are going to think like that. But I love it. I love it. Okay, let's do deer. This is a weird one, huh? This is a weird one. How do you make an E? How do you make an E? I would imagine that an E, we're just going to do some experimentation. I think it's going to be a 4-way merger, man. So I think we send in something like this, and then we output a chunky one of these. Is this an E? 3 straight lines. It is an E. Okay. Very interesting. Funky letter. You gotta love the 4 merger, man. You gotta love the 4 merger. D's we can do. D's you just throw a C in. So C's are a bended I. And then we merge that with a line. Like so. That should be a D. Oh, we gotta rotate this though. Reflect me once, please. Reflect me, send me in. Like so. That should be the D. R. R is a little funky too, dude. R is a little funky too. Let me just throw an idea at you. What if it's a D plus an I? Like, is this actually possibly it? This could be lowest number of buildings ever, but it could also be complete hell for our efficiency. So send the D there. That makes a P. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. Okay. So let's go triple merger then. And then it's D, I, and then a rotated I is possibly an R, because then you get another little tidbit in there. Show me the money. Oh, that's a C, actually. Oh, they have no idea what's going on. Okay, no. Not you. We just want you. Just send you in. Okay. Try me again. D plus an upside down V. That's the next one I'm going to try. That's also a no-go. Okay. So I think we need V in here, which is fine. So So definitely straight line, but then we're gonna go with a V for sure. Hey there, Peter. Thanks for making such a good game. I'm having a blast with it. So we're gonna merge 2 eyes, and then we're going to vertically reflect that and then send you in. And in my eyes, this is gonna make a V. That's gonna flip it up. DIV, no clue. Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's see. An R. What are we missing about an R, chat? Clearly it's a P with just another line. Is it that easy? Is it just a P with another line? So 2 lines and a D? It absolutely is. Okay. Okay. Not horrible. Not horrible. Now, E's are definitely the problem child. But, I mean, man, they always are, right? They always are. We can speed up efficiency of this for sure. That won't be a problem. But it is going to, I mean, the letter overflow is it's a little much. It's a little much. It's actually like low on letter overflow since someone somehow managed to get 256 letter overflow. Apparently they just had a stroke at the keyboard. But yeah, I'm gonna up the buildings a little bit to decrease our cycle and our letter overflow. And I think that will be slightly better. This is still not going to be perfect unless I do 3 here. And then in this case, it actually is going to probably be like pretty perfect. Because this should be running at damn near max efficiency. If I have my thoughts correct in my brain. In fact, E's are actually possibly a little fast now. Because now D is actually running the slowest. It's like E, we're gonna have like 2 letter overflow, maybe 1, which in the end, I mean, that's, yeah, okay, 1 letter overflow is not bad at all. We're still in the top percentage of buildings placed, and our cycles went down. I'm more than happy with this. I'm more than happy with this. Okay, face. Face should not be that bad, right? Face should not be that bad. Let's start with F. So we know we're going to need a rotator. And I'm just gonna, I mean, look, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. We know that we're gonna need more buildings to reach peak efficiency. So there's F. And then this is the easiest one, right? Just give me our beautiful C here. Where things get a little bit screwy, right, is the idea of E is just F with 1 more line, right? So do you take an extra 4 buildings to efficiently make E's? Especially because you know that C is going to be, I mean, this is going to get pumped out like crazy. Like C is going to be crazily going out. So when looking at efficiency, it's like you sacrifice some buildings to make sure you're making E's at the same pace as F. If we take F's from here and then just add a line to them, you're not gonna be at peak efficiency. It's a difficult decision to make in the end. You know, what do you decide to do in the end? The answer is I don't know. So there's a V. We're going to obviously rotate you, and then we're going to add a vertical line boy, I'm struggling because we could take a horizontal line from here. And you know what? I'm going to, because we're going to instead have, we're going to be utilizing we're finding a way to actually speed things up by using other areas so that these are actually getting resources at a semi-equal time. It is weird. I mean, it's definitely a little weird. But then, so you're giving 2, you're giving 2, you're only giving 1. So each of these is providing 2 horizontal lines to wherever you need. And that's actually what makes this ideal. The biggest issue, I'm going to tell you, the biggest issue is C. We have to actually connect A, by the way. Otherwise, we're going to have a really, really tough time. But you're going to run into, let's just speed it up. You're going to run into where C is getting cranked out and we have a billion C's. By the way, you actually have to like get E connected too. I know that comes as a surprise to everybody. But we're going to have a billion C's and not enough of the other letters. Yeah, and you're seeing that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that that's going to happen, right? It's extremely obvious that's going to happen. F is broken? F is totally fine. So letter overflow is honestly not too bad. I'm somehow in the middle of nowhere for cycles, which is crazy. I would have thought that I was on high end for cycles. I mean, dude, this is like genuinely pretty good. If we really think about this, this is pretty good. I'm proud of this. I don't really need to tweak anything. I would love to bring cycles down, which basically just means making C's slower. So how am I going to do it? I think you're going to hate this. I think you're going to hate this. I'm going to be real. We're going to make C go all the way down here, and then I'm going to rotate it twice. So it has to go through 2 rotators in order to make it to where it needs to go. I sacrificed some building to make it slower. And it has to go so far away. Oh, dude, I did it back. Hey, mod devs. I have a feeling that you might not be supposed to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, well, I mean, it's still not horrible, right? It's still having the same issue, though, which means that, like, we're still... Like, this issue still exists, and it's just, like, C's are too... They're too fast. So the only other way we fix that is by speeding up everything else. Right? So that's how you get peak efficiency. So instead of having 3 rotators, we have 6. Right? Like, you have to... So... Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate because you don't really want to be forced into a position where you're using this many buildings, but it is going to make it the most efficient when you use this many buildings. Those all get rotated and then go into here. So you use a lot of buildings, but you're making letters the most efficient pace that you can. Yeah. And this, it's a 1-to-1, right? The I's are always going to come out of I at the same pace. And when there's the same amount of buildings to make each letter, you're going to get 0 for your letter overflow. It's fascinating, honestly. I mean, this is kind of the... I mean, this is kind of the best solution, in my opinion. I say that. I literally have, like, I have no facts to back that up. I have no facts to back that up. But I have to believe it's pretty good as a solution. I'm happy with it. Take me to the next level. Goat? Okay. Okay, we can do goat. That's not a problem. We have made all of these letters before. So that's not the end of the world for me. Let's start with the C. So here is a C. Congratulations. Then we're going to need a three-way merger. We're going to need a rotator. We're going to throw you into here, you into here, you into here, you into here. And I'm actually, for sake of it looking pretty, I'm going to do it like this instead. That should make a G. Then we're still making C's over here. For peak efficiency, we should have the same amount of buildings and not reuse stuff. So you go there. Technically, if we're doing this the way that I said we should, then... Well, actually, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Hit me with a reflector then. And then we need a two-way merger. You go into there, you go into there. And that's actually not a problem at all. Then A is double up on I and a merger to make a V. We're going to vertically flip that and combine it with a... At this point, I actually think that you can steal a rotator here on the two-way merger. You can steal this vertical line because this is going to be slowed down. That's going to get slowed down. This might now... Well, no, that's going to get slowed down inherently because of this being slowed down. Yeah. I think that works. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just here so I don't get fined. And then T, we need to make L's. Now, at this point, I don't think we can afford to steal another from here. That's going to slow down everything. But maybe that's actually good. Right? Maybe that's good. Are the buildings labeled with the letters they can make? Oh, frick. I didn't mean to delete that. No, they're not, I don't think. Maybe they are. Are they actually? Am I losing my mind? Did I miss something? I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Okay, this goes to here. Just like that. They are made up of letters in the art. I can kind of see that for sure. Can't you just merge I and rotated I to get a T? No, because that makes an X, I think. Well, no, it makes an L. I and rotated I is an L. Which is, like, basically what I'm doing right now is this is going to make an L right here. So then the L, we have to reflect the L. And then we have to vertically reflect that after. And then this is going to make a T, but we have to merge it first. This might be wrong in my brain. I'm just forewarning you. Just send it. This might make a completely different word. G-O-A-U? Upside down U. Okay, what happened? What happened? What went wrong? So we have... That's making L's. Flips the L, but then it tries to merge the L. Okay, we have to flip you before we merge you. We gotta flip you before we merge you. So merge is gonna be here. But then this here, we flip you. You can't both go to there, so I would need two of these. Okay, this solution is definitely not good. I have no idea what's going on. This solution sucks. This solution sucks. I think it does it, but the solution sucks. No, that's an F. What? I just found a new way to make an F. Okay. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. So this makes an L. Then we flip that L. So we go from this. You guys are seeing it differently. We go from... Oh God, my fingers can't do that. We go from this. We go from this to... Dude, doing this mirrored is very weird. You go from... You go from... This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Shut up. Why is my brain broken? I need to visualize it. I need to visualize it. Okay. That's an L. But then I just flip that L. Upside down? I need... I'm having a stroke, I think? Oh, dude, it's just all fricked up over here now. We just need to vertically reflect this, or horizontally reflect this again, but there's no way this is, like... This has to be more efficient to do this some other way. Like, it works. I mean, it's almost like borderline peak efficiency too, which is so stupid. Like, that's so dumb that that's actually efficient, but the fact that this solution is actually like among the best is absolutely the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. This solution is ass, man. How did I make this so good? How did I make this so good? There's no way that this is the best. Chat, what ideas do you got? I want to get you involved. Because this was surprisingly efficient. Obviously, the number of buildings we have isn't good, but it's also still, like, pretty high up there. What does cycles measure? I think it's just, like, how fast you get it done. You know? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I think I'm happy with it. I really do. Let's make I. This is not bad. This is not bad at all, actually. This is not bad at all. Hit me with the triple rotator setup. And this is a rare one where I actually think we can just make regular E's and just output them to both. And I'm looking at Y, dude, and I'm not really concerned. I'm not really concerned. I think Y is gonna actually... Oh, what am I doing, dude? Don't do that. Boom, boom, boom. We want this to be quick, for sure. And that's gonna be quick. And then Y is just, we're gonna make a V. So, hit me with a V. And then we're just gonna merge it with an I. Like, is this really this simple? Okay, am I stupid? V plus I? This feels like it's going... That's an N. Enye? Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. So how does one make Y? What if it's just a three-way merge of I? Is this too simple? Why do I feel like this is too simple? It is a three-way merge of I, dude. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that. I think there's gonna be another recipe for it. Low building, for sure. I mean, we can get building down to 3 if we want to. Right? So that's not a problem for that. I'm more worried about the letter overflow. Because I think that's... Go for least buildings. I mean, that's easy, right? You just do this. And then this. And that's least building. But this is going to be horrific. This is going to be horrific. You're going to have like 800,000 Ys. Like, letter overflow is going to be through the roof just because of Y. You know, this will give you least buildings. Least buildings is 3. I don't think there's any way that you can... What if you bend a T? What? Yeah, dude, that actually makes so much sense, though. That makes so much sense. It definitely is going to be bend a T, isn't it? This is freaking horrible for letter overflow and cycles. But you're so right. What if we bend a T? So hit me with this system back again. This is going to be really bad for our cycles. Well, no, it's going to be really bad for our buildings placed, but it's going to be good for our cycles, right? You have to be able to make a T to do that. Oh, you shut up. You shut up. Okay. So hit me with a rotatey. Make me an L. Then we're going to flip that L upside down like so. Very good. Then you got a merger right here. Then part of that's going to go into there. Part of it's going to get reflected. And then that's a T. So then we bend the T. I literally hate how I have this set up. So then we bend the T. Can we, like, not make this look like a toddler drew it? That would be ideal. Because right now, it's extremely disgusting. There we go. If this works, dude, I'm going to lose my mind. It's a T. Skull is a champion, dude. Bending a T and we're at 0 overflow. I mean, it is actually perfect. It is perfect. Holy crap, dude, this is a brilliant solution. This is actually a brilliant solution. That is insane. That is insane. I love that. I love that solution. That's so good. That's so good. Skull, you're a champion, brother. You're a champion. That's so good. Cycle's pretty good too. Cycle's pretty good too. Can't you just merge 3 eyes? You can. You can merge 3 eyes. That's not a problem. You can do it. But the issue with merging 3 eyes, I'll show you, right? Yoink. Here's the issue with merging 3 eyes. You're gonna see the problem. Issue with merging 3 eyes. You make Ys a hell of a lot faster than you make Es. So all of a sudden you got a ton of letter overflow with Y and your system's not efficient. So bending a T is technically significantly more efficient when you're making 2 Es. Now, there's another solution, right? Which is you add another one of these, you add 2 more, or 3 more of these, you do this, you do this, you do this, you send this through here, you send this through here, you send this through here, you send this guy over to here, and then all of a sudden you're making 2 separate buildings for the Es. And this is going to be efficient. You're going to have an overflow of probably 1 from the Y. But you're using, well, you know what? I mean, that's actually probably more efficient than what we had. But it wasn't 0 overflow. It wasn't 0 overflow. And 0 overflow is like, that's the heat. Have you considered adding more I factories? So I'm going to tell you, I don't think there's a reason to. I don't think there's a reason to. So we can test this theory, right? We can test this theory. So real quick, we're going to let this run. We're going to let this run. And I wanted to finish and we're going to test it. Because I'm not 100% sure I'm right here, but I'm pretty sure I am. So that's 10-1-147. Okay. If my prediction is correct, we're about to change this and it's going to be 12-1-147. Because if we get rid of this and we just have a I for each building, or each letter instead, I think that this will be the exact same efficiency, but with an extra building. Maybe I'm wrong. I would be happy to be proven wrong on this one. But I am pretty sure this is not going to increase. Okay, well, I was wrong. That increased our efficiency about 12-fold. Extremely wrong. Interesting. Very interesting. So more eyes, we crank cycles. Yeah, more eyes, we crank cycles, but we lose buildings. Yeah, because it would separate equally. I mean, that's exactly true. You're also the developer of the game, so that would make a lot of sense that you would explain this to me like this. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. I love it, dude. I genuinely love it. Let's do one more. We'll make let's do book instead. So this has got to be 2Ds, right? It's got to be 2Ds. Make your own word. Yeah, but like the levels, right? You gotta do the levels. Okay, how do I make my own word? Type a word and play. Chat, what word? Do Olexa. Alexa. Okay. We'll make an efficient Alexa. That's fine. Alexa. So we have to make 2 C's. Yoink. And that's not gonna be right. I'm happy to just bend this. Yo, Wolfmate. Thanks so much for the Prime sub, brother. Much appreciated. Okay, so we bend you, we merge you. By merging, we gotta flip one of you? Hold on. Yeah. Reflect you. Like so. That's an O. That's easy. Making your own words is the only way to unlock all the recipes, because we don't even include every letter in the levels. Interesting. That's a good point, actually. That's a really good point. I didn't think about that. Okay. Then we'll do another. And it's just this simple, really? It's just this simple. That's an L. 4-way merger. You know how this goes. We crank. And we crank. We could do like set up like this and then like this. That looks a little bit nicer, I think. A little bit like that. Yoinky, yoinky, yoinky. That's an E. And then X is 2 V's and we flip, right? There's hidden art unlocks. That's kind of cool too. That's very cool. I'll show you guys the art in a second. It's nice. It's really nice. So we merge you and you. That gives us a V. And then we're going to merge vertical reflect. Like so, like so. You output to here. That's an X. That's an E. And then this is still making... This is going to make upside down V's, I guess. And then this is going to make L's. So you know what? I'm actually going to combine for efficiency's sake. I actually think this is not a horrible play. I think O will be the most efficient. But believe it or not, I was very wrong. I was very wrong. 0 other players have built this word. I'm the best. I'm the best. Okay, we can change this though. So L and E were the most efficient. So let's just break that. Let's just break that by instead only having 1 I for L and E. That's going to have an inverse effect, though. That's going to be an inverse effect, because I'm going to tell you, A is going to get hurt by this. A is going to get hurt by this, and now A is going to be really struggling, I think. Yeah, so now L is extremely fricked. Now L's... Yeah, L and A are now horrible. So we went from like pretty good to way worse, actually. And more cycles. So like overall, this was not the move. I think you have to... This is the same thing we had before, is it not? Oh no, that seems pretty good actually. So it's better on cycles. That's better on letter overflow. But I placed an extra building to do it. I'm dumb. I hit the replay button. Okay, you know what, dude? I'm good for it for tonight. Here's the scrapbook, by the way. This is where the letter art is, so you can find different art throughout the game, and if you make certain words, then there's a chance it shows up in here, since there's apparently a lot more letter art, which is very fun for sure. Here's also, so this is all of the recipes for certain stuff. So I've been using kind of the ones that I've been finding, but there's, you know, like W has 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways to make it. You know, I did double V once, but you can also just merge 4 I's together. You know, T's got 3 different ways to make it. We obviously found Y is a triple I, but also bending a T. So, you know, there's 83 different ways to do this, which makes it kind of fascinating in terms of, you know, a completionist standpoint. If you enjoy completionist type games, this could be a fun one to do a completionist type game. Here's all the unique words that we've built. And then there's also, so here's player creator words. It seems like some people may have bought the game and are now doing Olexa and trying to make it more efficient than how I did it, which is totally fair. It should be more efficient than how I did it. And there's also a word of the day that you can play. So every day there's kind of a daily challenge. Computers is today's, which sounds like hell. I'm going to tell you, that sounds like hell to have to make that. But dude, brilliant little game. Definitely a brilliant little game. Shout out to the devs in chat again. Amazing game. You can pick this up on itch.io for $6. $6. Total blast. I mean, genuinely some good stuff. I highly expect that we'll be back to at least finish up these last 4 at some point in the future, but possibly also creating some other words and trying to fill out our recipe book and scrapbook. Just a great game. It's just a great game.